on this because I thought this was interesting. It's election time, right?
Is it?
And there's a character popping his head back up that I never thought would pop his head back up, but he's here. Like people, I'm seeing like signs that say Trump 2024.
Oh gosh.
And I'm curious. So I had to look at it because I was like, he's going through a RICO case right now.
Correct.
Like as we speak. So I had to go look at it. I was like, if y'all think, so let's run down what Trump is dealing with right now. And then I'm going to just ask what y'all think about like the idea of people voting for him being in charge, stuff like that, because it's starting to resurface. Trump is being indicted in 4 states right now for 4 different things. He has a RICO in Georgia. He has a conspiracy case in D.C. He has a stolen documents case in Florida where he took FBI documents from the White House to his Mar-a-Lago residence, and the FBI raided the residence to get the documents. And then he has a business lawsuit in New York that he was arraigned on for falsifying business documents. So I'm curious, like I know that's all seems like to be like white crime, with the exception of like trying to overthrow the government.
Yeah.
But why do y'all think people are excited about Trump being back in the political space? Because I thought we all agreed this was a bad idea, December 6, 2020, whatever that year was. I thought we all agreed this should never happen again. So why do y'all think people are excited to see him reemerging?
I think people are stupid, and we live in a world where being stupid is fun now. That's just what I think, because no. You know how, like, growing up, the president was like, that was a powerful position. That was a profession people wanted. That was like a position of like great integrity. We don't have that no more. Ever since he got in office, and I do understand that he did do some good things for some people, it seems like that ultimate professional role is now lacking integrity. It's not like nothing to be like excited about. We were excited about Obama. Now when you hear the president's like, oh, because it's kind of like he like, you know how they say sometimes like people, when too many people are excited about something or whatever, it lacks value. Right. Everybody's buying a Mercedes now, so it lacks value. Right. That's the president's position.
They let too many people in the building.
They let too many people in the building.
They started letting celebrities be. Okay.
Correct.
I can see what you mean.
Correct. So anybody can technically be the president, but we see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I second that, but I feel like it gives a certain group of people a type of power, that they didn't possess at first until he was in office the first time.
No, correct.
So now this second time around, I feel like it's just going to be times 1,000.
No.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So I feel like that is why they are excited. Like I remember my dad used to tell me, you need to be careful wherever it is that you're at, because these people, they think now because they got Trump in office that they don't have to abide by any rules, any laws. No. So I feel like that's why they're excited. They just ready to, we're back in power now. Like that's what's about to happen.
and not only that, but I also think that like Trump has a certain way that he carries himself that a lot of people don't understand is detrimental to a country. Like he doesn't just represent New York, Florida. Like he represents the entire country when he's in that position.
Absolutely.
And just like the total way he carries himself, I'm shocked to see people excited about him reemerging. And it's interesting to watch. I don't understand it, but it's news. So I had a fan actually ask us to talk about it. He was like, bro, you have to talk about Trump. Like he's coming back. And I was like, I don't think he is, but let's talk about it.
I mean, of course he's coming back if people aren't exercising their right to vote.
What does coming back mean though? Like, do y'all think people will allow him onto a ballot?
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely.
I'm calling it right now.
Absolutely.
It doesn't get that far.
Is accepting any type of ignorance.
I'm calling it right now. He does not get on a Republican ballot. I believe there are people in the Republican Party who will keep him out of that.
Maybe. It's a shit show. Like this is all for popularity. It's not what people are really wanting to discuss and have changed.
Of course, correct. And it's not for what's the best interest for us as a country, because of course us being black and brown people, they don't see us as representation or representatives of this country anyway.
Well, one of the states, and this is the last thing I'll say on it, one of the states Trump is being tried for swinging is Georgia. And if we remember, Georgia's black voters kind of decided the way that Georgia went. And so I think it's kind of tied into that. Like representation is starting to matter.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. Let's watch it. I don't think it goes that far, but we'll keep y'all updated, man.
Absolutely. I say, and speaking of Trump, we might